Thank you all for joining this session. I'm Elenrao Chilakala, Board of Trustee, NRIVA. So I'm coordinating the cruise along with other BOTs and RDs and everyone. So you will meet the team later on. So right now, so as promised, we have Dinesh Mehta ji, who will be gladly helping us with visa, Schengen visa. So as you all know, for US citizens and Canadian citizens, you don't need Schengen visa, but others you need Schengen visa. Like even you are a green card holder, you need to apply for Schengen visa. So without any further ado, I want Dinesh Mehta ji. He's from New Jersey, so he's a good friend of our past chairman Shankar Shetty garu also. He's very experienced in this field. So I'll ask Dinesh ji to take over and give your.
Okay. Since you are staying the most of the time in Italy, we'll have to apply for your Schengen visa in Italian consulate, and they all go by the jurisdiction. I will name all the locations where they are in existence.
I request everyone to mute. Hello.
Money's Food of Intense Entertainment presents.
Okay. So they are in New York, Philadelphia, Boston, Washington, D.C., Detroit, Miami, Chicago, Houston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. So we will have to apply depending on your residency, and you will have to prove your residency by giving a copy of your driving license or utility bill. That is how the consulate works. And those consulate only we can apply for you. All of you will have to go physically for the fingerprints, and the fingerprints is done at the consulate. We will make an arrangement. We will make an appointment for you, so you will know the specific date, time, and location, and we'll let you know the documents you will need much ahead of time, and we'll verify that before you go to the consulate. So when you go to the consulate, basically you will be fingerprinted, you will submit your documents, and you will pay the visa fee. As of today, it is $86 for an adult, and between the age of 6 and 12, it is $43. Under the age of 6, there is no visa fee. And all applicant has to be applied as an individual. There is no family visa. The maximum time of the visa they give is 90 days. They may give you for 15 days, 30 days, 60 days. Minimum they will give you is the time of your tour from start to finish. So sometimes you get 90 days, sometimes you get 30 days. It all depends on the consulate and the location. And most important thing is following. All of you will make sure that your Indian passport is valid for the 3 months from the date of your travel. You are leaving on 25th of July. 3 months from that date, your passport has to be valid. If it is not valid, please renew your Indian passport now. Otherwise, you will not get the visa. Number 2, we have to apply for the visa within 90 days from your date of truth. So we will have to apply by the 25th of April. We'll get the date for your fingerprints and an application. Once the application is submitted, you will get the visa within 2 to 3 weeks. You will have a choice. If you prepay for FedEx, they will send it to you at your location, or you can go and pick up from the consulate. Now, validity of passport is very important. And once I get all the email address from all of you, I will send you the visa application form. I will prepare one demo so that you know what to write under which column, so there are no errors. You will need a valid visa. If it is a green card, you will need a color copy of the green card front and back. If you have H1, then you will need a copy of the H1 visa, or H4 or L1, or J1, whatever visa you have, you will need a copy of that. If you have just the approval H1 is not valid, it has to be stamped on your passport, which is very important. Your status in US is very important. Your residence is important. And all of you will have to take a travel insurance covering $50,000 in emergency medical treatment. Normal range of the insurance premium between the age of 45 to 65 is about $55 per person to $60, which covers your, basically it doesn't cover your tour interruption, but it covers your medical, your covers baggage loss, flight delay, flight interruption, and in case of something happens to a death or something, to bring the this thing, repatriation, it is all covered under that premium. Your insurance in US will not cover this. They have a specific requirement of the insurance coverage. So everyone will have to take that insurance. Your insurance, if you try to give us a copy of your American Express and all that, insurance will not work, and it will unnecessarily delay back and forth of the paperwork. I would suggest that if I get an email from the association, I will be able to send everyone the total requirement, a specimen form. And once I get the application by email, you can scan and email it to us. We will make an appointment at the appropriate location for you, because the appointments are very, very difficult to make. I don't want to miss on that. I don't want to have anybody delay that for any reason. And if you are traveling to anywhere before that, please let me know so we can adjust to your timing. And whatever questions you have, I will have my personal cell phone number and our email address. Please try to fax it or email it to us, because a lot of time we are so busy that we won't be able to answer all the calls. We don't want you to feel that we are not answering the call, but if you send a text message or if you send an email, we will definitely get back to you very quickly. And that way you get an answer and we get a time to look into your question before we get back to you. And we have to start this process probably in a week or so, because by 25th of April, I would like to start making an appointment, because it will get filled up. We are approaching the summer vacation time and all the consulate have a very limited slots open. So once I get every basic information with the application, I can start that. Insurance, we can do it later. And in insurance, we'll need the name of the beneficiary also, which I will mention in an email. So once you fill up the form and fill up the insurance information, we can move the process and we can get ahead with it. Now, what you will need when along, you will need the following documents to apply for the visa. Visa application form, which we will send it to you. You have to fill up everything. Valid passport. Validity must be 90 days from the date of travel. Please double check. Even if it is exact 90 days, it's not allowed. It must be 91 days. You need a passport size photo, your status in US, green card, H1, L1. But that if you have a tourist visa, you cannot apply for the Schengen visa in US. So if you have a B1 or B2 visa, you will not get the visa and we won't apply for it. You will need, if you have a previous Schengen visa, we will need a copy of that visa. Your travel insurance, we will help you to get that. Your travel itinerary, which is your cruise itinerary. I think I can obtain the details for each one from Gita Travel. Your proof of accommodation is, it is a cruise, Gita Travel will be able to provide me that. Your proof of funds, I will need last 3 months bank statement. You can block your account number, but it should show the name and the address. Now, if you are applying for a spouse or the children also, and if their name is not on the bank statement, we will need a letter from you saying that so-and-so person's you are taking the financial responsibility of that person. It could be your spouse, it could be your children. If their name is on the bank statement, we won't need that. If you are working, we will need a job letter or last 2 pay stub. If you're not working, then you are a housewife or something, we won't need anything. We'll just need a letter from the spouse saying that they will take the financial responsibility of their spouse. And visa fees for the adult is $86. And for the children between the age of 6 and 12 is $43. Under the age of 6, there is no fee. Now, basically, I think these are the most important issues I have to ask you. And if you are ever rejected the visa, please let us know. And you will have to write an explanation. What is the reason why your visa was rejected? It not has to be only Italy. Any Schengen visa, if you are rejected previously, please mention that and tell us ahead of time so we can resolve that before we apply for you. We don't want any rejection on a visa. We never had a rejection, and we don't want anybody not a visa. Now I can start taking questions and answer as best as I can.
So I request everyone to put their question in the chat, and I will ask Dinesh ji one by one. So the first one I got is like, a few of us are arriving at Paris first as part of pre-cruise. In this case, will Italy still apply? So they need to apply to Italy still, or they need to apply to Paris?
Yes, the rule is either the first place of entry or where you are staying maximum number of days. In your case, even if you arrive in Paris, but you are staying maximum number of days in Italy, so you can apply in Italy.
Okay, so apply in Italy. So if kids, US citizens, are traveling with non-US parents, are they also required to take travel insurance? I think it's safe to take this.
No. If
need?
Children, if anybody who has a US passport do not need a travel insurance, no.
Okay, no for that. Okay, and will you be able to help with the UK visa as well?
We do UK visa, yes, but UK visa, yeah, we can help to get the UK visa, correct?
Okay. Will you provide a letter format for bank statements dependents? Letter
there
format.
Is no letter, there is no statement as a letter, standard letter for the bank. Your bank statement normally is good enough. It must show the name, address, and the balance last 3 months. Because basically what they are looking for is there is a transaction in your account. It should not be like a dormant account, all 3 months, same balance. That is not acceptable. The account has to be active.
Okay, so the bank
and you
statement.
can block your account now.
Okay. And also, like, see, if you said if their name is not there, so we need to write a statement saying that, so that maybe they are asking for that format, how it should be. So how to write down. You will have a format, right?
Yeah. Suppose if somebody is paying for the parents who are old age parents, and if the parents are paying, the son or the daughter can write a letter stating the name of the parents, their date of birth, and the travel date, and saying that I so-and-so take the full responsibility of my father or my mother during that tour. We will give you that
format. Yeah. So we don't have visa stamped in our passport. Our visa expired in 2020, but we have a valid 1797 valid until 2026.
No, they would not, and no, they want a visa stamp on the passport.
Yes. Okay.
The visa approval letter will not allow them to take the visa. No, we cannot apply the visa approval.
Okay. What is the wait time for consulate appointments? We have India travel plan in May 13th.
If they are traveling on May 13th, I think I should get the information in another 2 or 3 days maximum. Then I will be able to work on something. Okay.
So Rajesh, yeah.
And they are coming from India directly to.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We'll be coming from India, but we don't have a valid visa in our passport.
You don't have a valid visa here?
No, we don't have a valid visa. Our visa expired in 2020. That means we have to apply in India then?
Yes, you have to apply in India. What you do is to make an appointment right now in India, and when you are there, you apply there.
Okay. So, got it.
So in the Italy consulate in India, you have to apply in the Italy consulate in India. I think it is in Delhi.
In Italy consulate in India. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's in Delhi. We have to go to Delhi in person and then apply.
Yes, you will have to go physically. I don't know which locations they have. Delhi definitely have it, but I can check and let you know on Monday if they where you are going to Andhra or where you are traveling to.
Yeah, Hyderabad.
I will double check which is if there is any other consulate
I will check.
That is the
Yeah, okay.
French consulate in Hyderabad.
There is, I'm not sure. So
French consulate, can they apply? No, right? They have to apply for Italy only, right?
no, you can apply if you are traveling to France first. Yes, you can apply first entry of in the Schengen country or
No,
the
no,
maximum number
he's
of.
not traveling to France, I think. Are you traveling
No.
only, Rajendra?
Yeah, we are part of the pre-cruise trip as well. We are part
Okay.
of pre.
Okay.
If you are going to France, yes, apply in French consulate in India, you will be fine.
Okay, perfect.
If you start right now, you will get an appointment sometime in the month of April 2nd week. That's the first appointment available.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. We'll be traveling to India in May, so maybe and we have a US visa appointment in May, so we will have to do it in June, July time frame. Yeah, in June time frame.
Yeah, what you do is you make an appointment now. I mean, you start like after 25th of April within 90 days.
Okay, understood.
Yeah,
Got
time
it.
frame. Don't wait till you get your stamped.
No. Yeah, correct. So, okay.
Okay. Next one is I already took appointment in May in Chicago. Is it fine? Someone is.
Yeah, May is fine because it falls within 90 days.
Okay. So, by the way, Geeta Garu, our cruise coordinator and the cruise agent, she's also on the line.
Namaste, Ji. I have talked
Namaste.
with you so many
Finally,
times.
I could
have
see
never
you.
seen you.
I've never seen you. First time. Nice seeing you.
Nice meeting you too.
Same here. Same here.
I gave your number to Ellen Rao, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
got
from Geeta Garu.
He said hello to you.
Okay.
So what is the fee for visa service from Dinesh Ji? So that's
Our service fee is $100 per person, and if it's a family of 4, we'll charge you $300.
Good. Yeah. Thank you.
Family
for
of 3?
Family of 3 is 300. Either make a family of 4 or
Okay. So
Schengen is the most difficult one to get.
Yeah. So if there are 4 people, he's saying like 300. So, but is there any additional discount? That's what Geeta Garu question is.
Geeta knows how to work.
Dinesh Ji, I have a question to ask you. So many people sent me an email saying that it's very hard to reach you or any personnel in your office. Is it that hard, or how do you return their calls, or how do we get?
No. I advise everybody, please text me. Don't call me, because right now we are so busy because we process the US passport, and right now that part is so crazy. I can't answer all the calls. So
so when they text you,
once they text me, I can reply them very quickly.
Okay, good. Can I give you your cell number to them?
Give me only my cell number and have them text.
Oh, okay.
Then I will be able to reply them very quickly.
Okay, very good. Okay, because that's the main complaint I received was they couldn't talk to you. That's the problem they had. But then I'll tell them to text you.
Yeah, I'm invisible, but I'm reachable.
So it's the same mobile number, right? 201-681-9695.
That is correct. Yeah. That is correct.
Yeah. So can we apply for visa in May, or will it be too late? I think you said
May will be late because of the holidays approaching, and the slots will go out very quickly, and there are very limited openings. So I would like to apply on 26th of April for most of them.
Okay.
To get the date. Then the appointment could be May or June, because they will need 2 to 3 weeks to get the visa process and send it back.
Okay. So
don't cut it too close.
So they need to apply by April 25th for dates, and
I
then
will have to get the appointment from 25th April onwards, and they will go on the date they have an appointment. Appointment could be in May or June.
Okay. So do we need proof of flight tickets to Italy?
At the time of your appointment, yes. Not when you go for fingerprint, yes, you will need it, but not to make an appointment.
Okay. Is there French consulate in Dallas or in Houston? Italy, the only option.
French consulate, I think they are in Houston also. Yeah, you can apply in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based on your experience, is Italy visa is easy or France in terms of paperwork?
Paperwork is identical for both of them. I don't see any difference. No.
Okay.
As long
Which
as
visa is easy for you to get? French
I'm
visa
sorry.
or Italy visa? Which visa is easy for you to get? I mean, if they apply, which one is easy for you to get in case if they go through you, which is easy for you to get?
For me, it doesn't make a difference whether I go into French consulate. French consulate is better for me because I have a better hold on that.
Okay.
But paper-wise, it will be the identical paper. We submit the right paper and we always get the visa. So as far as I'm concerned, it won't make a big difference to me. But if you apply in French consulate, I have some leverage.
Contact. Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
No problem.
So, Dinesh, quick question. My name is Jeet. So in terms of appointments, is French consulate easy or the Italian?
Yeah,
Because you said there are same.
French consulate is controlled by VFS. They set up. They have a quota. They have this thing. And what happens is if we apply in French consulate, we'll end up paying an extra fee to VFS because French consulate, you cannot apply directly to them. We have to apply through VFS, and VFS their own charges, plus the VFS will charge the FedEx cost to send it back to you.
What is VFS?
Visa, there is an outsourcing company. They handle the French visa. They handle the French visa. They handle the Netherlands visa. They handle a lot of other visas. Italy is the direct one, so we don't have that cost, but you are looking at least another $40, $45, $50 per applications extra for VFS, plus the FedEx cost they charge. They don't allow you to pick up from them.
Oh, Italy?
No, Italy you can pick up.
Okay.
But French visa, you have to go through, plus the process takes extra 5 working days. Because you have to give it to VFS, then VFS is processing, send it to the French consulate. Then the visa comes back to VFS, and then VFS will process it to you.
So
sometimes it delays the process.
Quick question now. Dinesh, you mentioned a golden rule, right? The rule of thumb is if you are staying more tenure in Italy, even though you're pre-cruise going to Paris first, your suggestion was to take Italian visa, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
But either one is okay, right? French either one is okay. Whichever is easy for you.
See, that's the
either first entry or the maximum number of days.
Correct.
So either first entry is also fine. Okay.
Yeah, first entry, if you enter into France, even you are there for a day, and then you are going for 8 days to Italy, you can apply in France.
Got it. Okay.
So is it one appointment for fingerprint and visa interview?
Same. There is no interview as such, just fingerprint. There are no questions asked.
Okay.
Basically, when you go with this paperwork, it will be arranged in such a way that there is no questions asked.
Okay. If we are part of pre-cruise, do we need to apply with Italy or French? That is answered. The question is answered. If you plan to travel on a pre-cruise trip on our own, do we need to show hotel proof for that period?
Yes. Yes. You have to show the accommodation and you have to show the airlines.
Okay. Do we need all the paperwork to start making appointments, or can we confirm our interest now, pay your fees so that we can log the appointment time while we send remaining paperwork?
Yes, basically I would need the application form and the other information I have it from your cruise, and the airline information I can get from Gita if you are taking pre-tour or not. And then I can apply, because if I apply by the cruise date and somebody is taking a pre-tour, then if the visa starts from the day your cruise starts, then it will be a mess. I'll have to know the date of start when you are arriving, whether you are arriving in France or you are arriving for the cruise. So application will be able, I will need the completed application form. I don't need all other supporting documents. You can do it later on. But for appointment, I need the completed visa application form. And a copy of the passport, so I make sure that it is valid for next 3 months. And I know the exact name by the passport.
How can we start sending that to you, Dinesh? Like right away, like within the next 2 days or 3 days?
I have the form. If I get an email address, I can make a group and send everybody the visa application form, and I'll tell you what to write under which column. I'll make one form specimen with my name and all, and I'll write down exactly what to write on which column, because it's very tricky. If you make one mistake, then it becomes an issue.
So they can text their email address to you and you will send it to them?
Yeah. Is there any way somebody can send me all the text address?
Yeah, I will make sure, Dinesh ji. So I request everyone on this call to send me your name, phone name and email. Okay. So my phone number is 314-496-0685. I am in the WhatsApp also in the cruise. So privately, please send me your email ID and name also, please. Email and name.
Give them a time so that you can consolidate everything and send it to Mehtaji.
Yeah,
so.
like within 2 days, if they can send it, so I can consolidate everything.
Right.
They want phone number again.
Send me through WhatsApp, so.
And each application per person separate. If it's a family of, there will be 4 applications.
Any other questions?
1 second.
And consulate will collect the fees when you go there for fingerprint, and it has to be paid in the form of a money order. So when your appointment is there, I'll let you know the exact amount. As of today, it is $86, but it changes from time to time. But we will let you know, and it has to be by money order. They do not take credit card.
So you will help them to get the interview date, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay. If they go through you.
That is correct.
Any chance you can provide your email address, Dinesh ji? So we can.
Yeah, my first name, Dinesh, D like David, INESH 117 @hotmail.com.
Okay, if you can put that in chat window, it's even better.
Yeah, I'm putting it.
Thank you.
So Dinesh117 @hotmail.com. Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we live in Seattle. Can we do fingerprinting in Seattle and visa appointment in San Francisco?
No, the fingerprint has to be done at the consulate.
At the time of interview?
Yeah, at the time when your appointment. That is when they do the fingerprint.
So they cannot get the fingerprinting done ahead of time, can they?
No.
No?
No, it's not like US, UK visa. No. UK, you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Because they have different locations excluded the consulate.
Rakesh, can you mute yourself? Rakesh, Rohit. Pandya.
Raksha Rohit, please mute it. Hello, Raksha Rohit.
Ellen Garu, can you mute him?
Ledandi, the paid.
Oh yeah, he put it on mute already. Okay.
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 When I took appointment in Chicago for Italy visa, they didn't ask for any application. Do we just need to carry application along with other documentation?
Yes. That is when you take the application with you at the time of your interview. At the time of appointment, they won't ask for any application, no. But I need an application so I can fill up all the informations.
Yeah. US citizen doesn't need Schengen visa, right? Yes, US citizens doesn't
but
need
make
Schengen.
sure the US passport is valid for 3 months from the date of travel for Italy.
I thought it was 6 months, I thought.
No, Italy is 3 months. Schengen country is 3 months. India, China, and all is 6 months.
Okay.
But make sure everybody's passport, you have a 3 months validity. Otherwise, they will send you back from the airport. Because you don't need the visa. So you may think you have validity up to, you are going in July. If your passport expires in August or September, you can't travel. So everybody's passport copy, make sure your association takes it and verifies. Somebody must verify that the validity is there.
3 months, yeah.
3 months from the date of travel.
From the date of travel. If my family is visiting India on May 26th, will we get the passport back by that day?
Depends on when we submit it. It is going to be very close call.
Yeah.
Because it's only 4 weeks.
So can we
So
get
at the time
number?
of applying, they don't have to give the passport, should they?
At the time of applying, no.
So,
No, once your appointment is there, at the time of appointment, you give your passport. To make an appointment, you don't. At that time, you are in control of the passport.
once we
what
get
you
the
can do is
appointment,
if they need it by this, then they should send me the information by Tuesday, the application. Then I can make it if I get an appointment before end of this, by 3rd week of April. It has to be after 25th because you can't apply ahead of time. Otherwise, that 90 days rule will apply. So I can, if I get an appointment for 26th or 27th of April, around that time, they will have it within 2 to 3 weeks.
will they take the passport away from you during the process of getting?
Yeah.
Oh, so
During
they
that
cannot
time,
go anywhere during those 3 weeks time.
yeah, absolutely. They can't move. No.
So we are from Hyderabad, India. Will Dinesh ji guide us for Schengen visa or shall take the services of a travel agent at Hyderabad?
Use the local travel agent.
Use the local travel agent for Schengen visa?
Yes, please.
Okay. I guess there is no interview, only fingerprint. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They never ask any question. They look at the paperwork and
yeah. So I think the paper, if the way you so if all the paperwork is right, then usually they don't have any questions asked. Yeah. Okay.
That is correct.
3 weeks అక్కడ కదలకోవాలంటున్నారు ఏంటంటే ఆ పాయింట్ 3 weeks we should not move anywhere.
అంటే once you have the fingerprinting మీరు పోయి మీ passports ఇచ్చేయాలండి. So then you will
take 3
get
weeks.
It will take at least 3 weeks to get your passports.
అవును ఆ 3 weeks ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళకూడదు అంటున్నారు ఏంటి
అంటే I mean like if you cannot travel outside కదండి.
Okay, the passports are locked there.
Yeah, passports are locked, correct.
Okay.
Passports are locked. మీరు within domestic US లో ఉంటే domestic గా travel చేయొచ్చు కానీ what he meant is like a country
deposited there. Passports are deposited there.
Yeah.
Passport is with
Dinesh ji, what is the guarantee that we'll get in 3 weeks?
That is a trend. They normally do it in 2 weeks, but I always tell 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay. So
Italy is pretty quick. Italy is the quickest among the Schengen countries. They normally give within 5 to 10 working days. So 2 weeks is they're very quick compared to others.
So 3 weeks is the maximum.
3 weeks is on the outer side.
Okay.
Dinesh, one more question. We will be going to India in May and will be applying visa in an Indian consulate location. Can Dinesh help us?
No.
No, you will not be able to help for Schengen visa in India?
No, you will have to use a local travel agent.
Do you know someone who does the Schengen visa in India?
No, it's very no. If I recommend somebody and if they don't do the right job, I will fall back on me. No. I'm so sorry, but
why you don't do? I mean, any specific reason? Is it more work or more tough? Because it's the same kind of activity, right? Any specific reason?
Some of them are not that particular in their paperwork. Some of them charge enormously ridiculous amount, and I don't want to get into it, to be honest, because they just, some of them use take an advantage of the situation that I need this for this, I need that, and sometimes they don't submit in time, and then pressure comes on everybody, and they say, "Oh, you recommended me this."
So Dinesh, my question is like, why can't you do it? I mean, if it is the same work, right? So why can't
I'll help you to get the paperwork in order and make an appointment. I don't know. I will request if you raise a special case to a friend of mine who will make an appointment, and then you go there. You won't need anybody. You will be fine.
Okay.
So you can help them, you are saying, right?
I can help them, yes.
Oh, okay. So they can pay you and you can help them in India.
They don't have to pay me. No. I'll just help them out. I'm not doing it.
No, the service fee, they get the service fee, or you
If
get
they charge me something, I'll let them know, but I'll see. It's only 1 or 2 cases, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So PNS Murthy Garu and Raj is asking.
Yeah. Rajesh Madishetty.
Yeah, I'll have you talk to one of my friend.
Okay.
He's based in Bombay, but he will help you out. He
Okay.
will do it.
So okay. So Murthy Garu, like he's a good friend of ours. Like he's a JMR Gari associate.
They will be in Hyderabad, or where they are?
Hyderabad. In
Murthy
Hyderabad.
Raj is in Hyderabad. Murthy Garu, you are from Bangalore and Hyderabad.
నేను హైదరాబాదే.
Hyderabad,
మా జిఎంఆర్ కంపెనీ ట్రావెల్ ఏజెంట్ ఉన్నాళ్ళండి.
Unnara? Okay. Oh, then it's good. Okay, then it's good.
Both are in Hyderabad?
Yeah, both are in Hyderabad, but PNS Murthy sir is from JMR Group. So they have their own visa agent. So I think he said
then he has nothing to worry.
His company can take care of that. They do a lot of so
his company can help Raj Madishetty too.
Yes. Good answer.
I can ask my travel agent if
ask travel agent Andy. So if he can help, then Raj can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Dinesh ji will help.
If they can't do it, Raj, let me know in a day or two. I just send you the form and fill up and send it to me, and I'll use my contact in Bombay, and they will get it done. You'll be okay.
Thank you.
But you have the green card valid, right?
No.
I mean, you don't need a green. You don't need it because you are applying on a basis of Indian passport. Okay, perfect.
Based on
you don't need a green card validity then. Fine.
Yeah. So one more question. So does the required documents will differ if you're applying from India? Because my employment proof, my pay slips, all are from US, right? My bank statement is a US bank statement.
That's
and
fine.
I'm applying.
That's fine, because you can apply in the country you live in, or the country whose passport you belong to. So you have an Indian passport, you can apply in it.
Okay. Does the documents, the list of documents vary if I'm applying from India?
I think in India, they ask for a 6-month bank statement, but you can give your bank statement from US and it is valid. You don't have to show anything in India.
Okay. Because,
Only thing is they will ask for a residence address, but that you can provide your address, and it could be your in-laws, your brother-in-law, your brother, father, anybody.
Yes, correct. Okay.
It doesn't put in your name. You can just take a letter from them and you can tell them that you are visiting. It's fine. You have that 797 form. You are okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay.
There will be no interview from India, right? When doing from India?
India also, there is no interview as such. No, as long as, basically interview starts when your paperwork is not clear. Once they see the file, the way in which they want it, if it is in that order, there are no questions asked.
And timeline in India is also 2 to 3 weeks, or is it a little more?
No, more or less similar. But India may be more busy now because the vacation starts in April in India.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ellen Garu, any more questions?
Yeah,
so I have one question.
Normally, what are typical appointment hours at Houston, French, Italian consulates? I'm assuming only Monday to Friday, correct?
Monday to Friday, and normally between 9 and 1. There won't be an appointment after 1.
Or 9 and 1, between 9 and 1, Monday to Friday. Okay.
Most of the time, 9 to 1.
So Dinesh, when do you think we should book our tickets, flight tickets, after getting the appointment? Do you recommend?
Once you know the date of your appointment.
Murthy Garu, can you mute? Thank you.
Yeah, once you have the appointment, you are comfortable to book it.
Okay.
Once you send me the paperwork, I can tell you that you should be okay. You have a green card, you have a valid statement and the application and all. There's no reason for not getting the visa.
Okay. Thank you.
Because the prices will change, so you definitely want to cover yourself.
So we are planning to do UK as well. So I'll contact you, Dinesh ji, so that you can help with both.
UK will take time. So
So we should start
if you
now.
want to apply in UK and Schengen both,
Mm.
then you better move very quickly. What I would advise you is apply for the Schengen first and then apply for the UK.
Will I have time for both?
No, why not UK? Because they're not ready for Schengen yet, right? So they can apply for UK first and then get
But
it.
more or
and
less,
then-
Gitaji, more or less paperwork is similar. A little
Okay.
less in UK, they don't need a travel insurance and all.
Mm.
But the UK is time-wise, they have different services.
Okay.
So one service is they charge you like they give it to you in 5 days, but the consulate fee is $900 and some odd dollars.
Wow.
Now
Okay.
they have another
Wow.
service which takes 4 to 5 weeks, where the charges are $137. So you
Wow.
want to use that. But to do that now, if you do that, then you are going to be late for the Schengen visa. Your primary goal is Schengen visa, not the UK visa.
Correct.
Mm.
So you are not going to lose your sleep. Once you have a Schengen visa, you are fine. Then when you apply for the UK visa, you will be okay, because you are not going to have a nightmare.
Yeah. Thank you, Dinesh. Thank you.
Welcome.
We are from Boston, Massachusetts. So is New York the closest consulate?
Boston has the consulate in Boston.
Oh, they have a consulate. Italy
They
has
have
a
a
consulate.
center. Yeah, I will repeat the center because some of them joined late. New York, Philadelphia, Boston, Washington, DC, Detroit, Miami, Chicago, Houston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix.
Okay. So I think
These are the jurisdictions.
okay.
So if you are living in Chicago, or if you are living in Boston, you have to apply in Boston. You can't apply in New York. They will reject the application and tell us to make an appointment in Boston.
I have a question. This is Sumana. I have a question. So for Chicago, we live in Chicago.
Okay.
So I was looking up at the French consulate website because I'm going to get on to Paris first. So I think I'll have to go for the French consulate, right?
Okay.
They're using something called a VFS or something like that.
That is what I'm saying. They are outsourcing company for the French visa. You have to go through VFS.
Okay.
You cannot go
okay.
to.
Join little late. He was explaining all that before. Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. So you will have to apply through VFS. Go on the VFS site, fill up the form. Then they will take you to they will transfer you to the website of the French consulate. Fill up the form. Then you get one number. Once you get the number, go back to VFS site, finish up the balance of the application, make the payment. VFS their own charges. You have to pay that also. And you don't have an option to pick up. You will pay the VFS FedEx charges also. And then you have to submit the application to VFS.
Oh, okay, got it.
So
we have to go in person, right?
Fingerprint will be done by the VFS.
Oh, okay. So we have to go in person. Okay.
We'll have to go in person, yes.
Okay.
So it looks like you're explaining it is better to go with Italy consulate than French, right? French.
But she's in Chicago, so whichever is easy.
Oh, okay, whichever is easy. Okay, yeah.
The difference is if you used to go through VFS, there is nothing wrong. But suppose if something is missed and the consulate can ask for that information, if the VFS had forgot to or missed that information.
Okay.
Well, if in Italy, when you go to the consulate, right up front if they need anything.
Okay.
Dinesh,
So
I have a question.
They're asking again, can you please clarify once again on the next steps? Okay, I will type in Dinesh ji. So first step is like they have to send me email to me.
First steps is everybody please verify your passport that it is valid for 3 months from the date of your travel. That is the most important thing, because you can send me everything and if the dates are within 3 months, nothing will happen. Yeah, the first thing is they have to fill up the application and email it to me so that I can make an appointment.
And can they apply, no matter where they are staying, they can apply through you if they want to make use of your services?
Yes.
No matter where they are, Seattle or Dallas?
I can cover all locations.
Okay. And though they have to take visa within that 90 days, they can send it to you even now and make sure everything is
everything be ready so that as soon as the door opens, they are in. So they will get it much sooner than their date of travel, so they can book their tickets and all. So they have a peace of mind that the tickets are done, visas are done, and they're ready to go.
But don't they need a ticket copy to get the visa, to apply for the visa?
Yes, they will need it. So once they have an appointment, they will have to get the tickets done.
Okay, so appointment according to the appointment.
They will need
So
basically the booking, the airline reservation.
So this is the question they are asking, Dineshji. Do we need the air tickets confirmation, hotel confirmation be submitted along with the application?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, in your case, unless it is a pre and post tour, it's a cruise. So the cruise itinerary is good enough as long as the cruise voucher is there.
Okay, if they have a pre-cruise and post-cruise,
Then you will need the hotel accommodation, yes.
Hotel accommodation.
Can I just send you one set of pre-cruise? They have 2 pre-cruises. Can I just send you the hotel details to you? And then you can use it for everybody, Dineshji?
No, they will need with their name on it.
Oh, so, okay. So
They will need the hotel hotel address and all with their name. So you can have, if you have a group booking, write all the person's name and then write the hotel name, hotel confirmation, and but you
so
can write
all the person's name. So I can create one letter with all the person's name and just give it to you and you can use it. But I can remove whoever is a citizen, right? I'll just keep the names who are.
No, you don't have to remove them. Just keep them. We will just highlight whoever is going, whoever is needs applying for the visa. Say in a group of out of group of 20, 15 are citizen, you can still leave them on the list. And the 5 will highlight who is applying for the visa.
So you will use that letter for anybody. All that you need is a hotel address and the
then you
names.
Don't have to create it. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So, but
can
by
I
April,
remove the people who are citizens and then just keep the other names and send it to you also?
That should be fine too. That should be okay.
Either way is okay. Okay.
Either way is fine.
So, but Dineshji, so before April 25th, they need to have the 8 tickets confirmation also, right? Details?
To make an appointment, no.
To make an appointment, they don't need. Okay.
No.
After making an appointment,
not after making it. At the time of their appointment, they will need it.
Oh, at the time of their appointment.
Today for the 5th of May, they will need it on the 5th of May. They don't need it till that date.
Okay. So here is what, let me repeat. So they need to check their passport, whether it is valid for 3 months from the date of their start of the travel. Okay, that's one thing. So they need to send an email to me. So I will combine all the emails and send it to you. And you will send
And when they send me the form, please tell them to send me a copy of their passport, just the main page.
Okay.
So that I can verify also my way that they have written what is written in the application is correct, because a lot of time people make a mistake in writing the date. They write the American way, the date of birth. The Indian passport has a date, month, and the year. And that is why a lot of time the visa get rejected.
So you will send a form to them and they have to fill the form. And also you said
copy of the passport along with their passport and copy of the passport and visa application, so that I will double check the dates are written correctly. Same thing on the green card. I will write down once I send an email that I need a copy of the green card. So I double check the validity of the green card and the dates they have written correctly.
But do you want to have another Zoom call to how to fill the form and everything?
We can do
for
that.
The appointment.
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay.
I can send them the form. I can send one form filled with my information and highlight exactly, and they have to just copy. Basically, they have to just change the basic information about them. Only thing will change is the date of birth, place of birth, green card number, green card date of issue, date of expiry, and the last Schengen visa number or Schengen this thing. Your hotel will be the same. Their address will change. But basic information, then they will be able to do it themselves. And then once they send it to me, I will be able to glance at it and correct it if there is a requirement.
And then you will apply for the appointments, right? Whatever the jurisdiction.
That is the most important.
Yeah. And one more thing is like during the appointment, when you do the appointment, so can they say, I'm not available on this date or something like that? Or
yeah, they can. They can.
They can.
But I have some flexibility also.
Okay.
I will be able to adjust the dates, but I won't be able to adjust the timing.
Okay. So, but the letter, but that has to be confirmed from hotel, right? But the letter should be confirmed from hotel. So Geeta Garu will going to send the accommodation confirmation with your
For the
names
pre-cruise. For the pre-cruise.
For the pre-cruise. For the cruise, it's actually the cruise itinerary itself will approve that, you know, your accommodation. When can we have that letter? We are coming from Singapore.
I don't know. Is
Okay.
Dinesh going to do the Singapore also?
No.
No.
It's
So
too
can you
complicated.
please, yeah, maybe contact Geeta Garu for that. So she will send. Aruna is asking. So Aruna Garu, please contact Geeta Garu. So she will send you that information.
Only the letter.
Only the letter. Can you apply before April 26 by any chance? No, right? Because it should be 3 months before our travel date. So Dinesh ji will be applying for appointments on April 25th.
I can start getting, once I get the information, I can schedule in such a way that it is within 90 days, the appointment.
Okay. Okay.
That I can do, yes.
No matter in which place they are?
Yes, doesn't matter. But
So
the
they
day,
don't
on
have
the
to,
date
but
of
they have to
appointment,
go
they
in
have to,
person, right? They have to go in
Yeah.
person?
they have to go in person.
If they are far away from the consulate?
Then they have to go there. Consulate is not going to them.
Wow.
Like people living in Arkansas goes for every visa everywhere. There's nothing there.
So I'm from St. Louis. Where do I need to go for appointment? Chicago or St. Louis itself?
There's nothing in St. Louis, Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. Okay. So I hope Dinesh ji answered everyone. So if no one has any questions, you know, we can close this session. But I request you all to send me your email ID and also the name so that I will send it to Dinesh ji. So he will send you all the information and forms, how to fill it out, and you can text him if you have any questions. So if everyone is okay, I can close the session.
Okay.
Thank you, Dinesh ji, for
Thank you,
coming.
Dinesh ji. Thank you, Geeta Garu, everyone.
Thank you, Ellen Rao Garu. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Muthu.
Hope
Thank
it
you,
was
Andy.
useful
Thanks,
for all
everyone.
of you. Hope it was useful
Yes.
for all of you, hopefully.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Geeta Garu.
So Ellen Garu, I'll just have that, I'll get the letter ready. Maybe a general, he said, with all the names and one letter, we can
Yeah.
use it for anybody, it looks like.
For anyone who can.
Instead of sending letter for each and every one,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling, one of the people.
Okay.
Samana.
Okay.
Hello, Samana Garu?